It's time to buy, sell,
How about a damn 12 and a half, 15?
and hold.
All right, John, what do we have for buy, sell, hold this week, my man?
Buy, sell, or hold. So far, so good on the Jackson County recall.
I got to buy that, man. I mean, I love having Kay Barnes. Even though it's only 30 days, I mean, so far it's been fairly seamless. And most importantly, Frank White's out. And Frank White's big pitch towards the end there was, well, it could be worse than me. I'll roll the dice on that one, Frank. And so far, so good. Yes, absolutely. The only thing that disappointed me yesterday was when I found out that Kay Barnes will only be the temporary interim county executive, meaning they got to pick somebody else within 30 days. And as someone clarified to me this morning on a text message in Jackson County, Kay could only be there for like 2 weeks. If they pick someone to be the interim county executive through next December, then she's done. So yesterday, my understanding, and I think for a lot of us, was like, oh, she'll be there till next year with the election. And that's not happening. The former Kansas City mayor, Kay Barnes, is only going to be there for upwards of 30 days, and then she's done. But for 87 years old, she sounded great. She was on the ball, looked great. I mean, everything was really impressive. I mean, there's plenty of people in Congress her age, and she was way smarter and sounded way better than all of them. I mean, Maxine Waters, Pelosi,
Touche.
Cleaver here in Kansas City. She knocked them all out of the park, man. What's next, John?
Buy, sell, or hold. The government shutdown is over by Monday.
Oh,
Kicked
sell.
off for the Chiefs game?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Sell.
Okay.
I think this one's got some legs to it. There's no evidence that Republicans are backing down. Instead, they're just playing the meme game right now, which is absolutely hysterical. So typically what happens in these things is Republicans get spooked because, you know, they have the media working against them with the Democrats, and eventually they're like, well, we don't want people to think that we're being mean, so all right, we'll end the shutdown. No, it's a different party led by different people who are not backing down, and in fact, they think they've got the political edge right now. So I believe it's the Democrats who are going to have to blink first. Republicans feel like they're in a good spot. The Democrats are the ones explaining themselves. And when you're explaining in politics, you're typically losing. So that's what's happening in real time. The problem for the Democrats is if you shut down the government because you're claiming in part that your political opponents are fascists and Nazis and they're taking away health insurance from millions of people, how do you get out of that one? How do you spin that one if you come back to the table? And that's what's going to make it, I think, very difficult for them to figure out their out strategy here in all this. So I could see this one going at least a week. I mean, Trump's first and only other government shutdown in 2018 went 35 days. So we're all of 3 days into this thing, which means that count up clock on CNN may have some life to it here. They should sponsor that for the next few days, you know? Just buys you some time. What's next there on Buy, Sell, Hold, John?
Buy, sell, or hold. Netflix cancellations will rival the Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney response.
Oh, jeez.
Normalize the bulge.
No.
We are normalizing the bulge.
No, we don't. No. Gosh, did we have to bring up Dylan Mulvaney on a Friday? Everything was going so well. But we had to go there, didn't we? The dude influencer that Bud Light used, and that ended up with Bud Light just getting destroyed a couple of years back, and I've been on that Bud Light ban for a long time now. I actually was part of the boycott before it was actually a boycott. I'm going to sell that. Netflix cancellations are real. We canceled ours this week. We were looking for a reason to cancel it, is how I would put it. And then once all these children's shows with clear trans ideology started to get not leaked, but really showcased by Elon Musk and others this week, that was kind of the final nail in the coffin for us. So we canceled it this week. And, you know, this was one example I played this morning, the show clip from this strawberry shortcake.
Correct response. Like cotton candy clouds floating in a blue sky, Banoffee will slide that runway. Banafi, tell us why you chose this delicious dress.
As a transberry, I love living out loud as my most authentic self. And I wanted to dress as bold and unique as I am, which, let's face it, is a tall order.
And that's just one example as a transberry. The show is called Strawberry Shortcake. And this person's a transberry. Strawberry Shortcake is the show? Strawberry Trans Cake is more like it? I don't know. But when you're pushing this stuff towards kids, I don't care. You got LGBTQ content in America, you know what, towards adults, you do what you want to do, okay? You can watch what you want to watch. I won't watch it, but you know what? You can watch what you want to watch. When you're slipping this stuff into kids' cartoons, and it's not just one example, there are a lot of examples on Netflix of some of their shows doing this stuff, I'm out. And I know that thousands of Americans have canceled their Netflix subscriptions this week, but I don't believe this is going to reach the Bud Light level of boycotts. I don't. I sadly think too many people are addicted to their Netflix, and that's a darn shame.